Hey everyone, thank you for watching. So I am so excited for today's video because it's going to be all about the new Becca Cosmetics and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Face Glow collection. Oh my goodness, I feel like this box is so bright that I'm like going to blind you guys. So I was so excited when Jaclyn Hill first announced on her Snapchat that she was collaborating again with Becca Cosmetics, and it was so funny because in one of her videos I mentioned in her comment section that I couldn't stop staring at her highlight, and then she came out and said it was actually her new highlight that she was wearing, and I was like, that was the most beautiful highlight I've seen. I cannot wait to buy this. And for some reason I kind of thought she was just gonna put out another highlighter like how she's put out Champagne Pop, and then when I found out it was a collection, like at first I thought it was just this Face Glow collection, which has 2 highlighters and 3 blushes, and then I found out that it's even more. There's eyeshadow palettes and there's different forms of the Champagne Pop highlighter, and it's just crazy. I watched her snaps of the celebration and party that they had in New York for her, and I like cried the entire way through watching the snaps because it was just so inspiring and so amazing to see her success, and it's just amazing. And I was so excited watching her snaps. She announced that they were letting people buy this glow palette early. You had to use the Sephora app, and they only had a limited number that they were letting go out early. And I was like a crazed woman. I was immediately on the Sephora app, couldn't find it. I'm like, this snap just came through 3 minutes ago. Like, did it like how many palettes did they have up there? What could have happened? And I kept looking. I was looking on Instagram. I was like, what's going on? And it was something with Android users. We were not able to find it on the Sephora app. iPhone users were finding it fine. Android users were getting the middle finger, and I was like, what? And I finally found someone posted like a link on Instagram, and it took me to it on my phone, and I was able to purchase it. Thankfully, because I'm just so excited, so excited. I was waiting. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, I literally was snapping the mail truck coming up the street. Like, I snapped it when it was a block over and I could still see it, and I was like zooming in like, I see you, come to me, come to me. Jaclyn Hill is just one of my favorite YouTubers. She wasn't the first YouTuber or even like second like bigger YouTuber that I started watching. I was a little bit down the ways that I found her channel, but when I did, I just immediately felt something with her that I hadn't felt with other bigger YouTubers. I don't know if that makes any sense. Hopefully if some of you guys are YouTubers yourself, maybe you understand what I'm saying, but I just actually felt some sort of connection with her that I hadn't felt with other girls yet. And then as I, added her on Snapchat and started following her on different social media platforms, her story is so cool and so amazing. Reminds me a lot of like my own story, and I feel like maybe that's why I like feel a certain connection with her. Like when she talked about how like opening her fridge and all she had in the fridge was a bottle of water and an apple, and how much she and her husband struggled. It just definitely made me think about my own journey to being where I am, and never forgetting the time where I went to my boyfriend at the time. I think I was maybe like 20 years old, 19 or 20 years old, and I was like, I just don't have any money to eat. Like, I can't afford to buy groceries. I can't afford to go buy food because I was trying to put myself through school by myself, and buying books and living on campus is expensive. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm feeling so down. I worked 3 jobs. Like, how come this is happening to me? And it's crazy because I'll just never forget him opening up his cabinets and his refrigerator and taking grocery bags and filling them with food so I could actually eat. It was so cool. I have since gone on and married that man. I do just connect with Jaclyn on so many different levels, and it's so interesting to see like people who get so mad at her when she posts about her shoes or her bags or her clothes or her car or something. Like when she shares her successes and people get so mad. I will never understand that. We want to see people succeed. I don't know why people get mad when people do well for themselves and work hard. It's not like she's a reality TV star and just stumbled into fame, or is famous because she can party, or things like that. And if you just start on YouTube, a lot of people don't think this is a job, but it takes a lot of time. It's definitely a job, and it's just been really amazing to see her journey. I can't wait. I know she has like her own makeup line that's supposed to be coming in 2017. I cannot wait to see what that is all about. So it's just so cool. I was so excited to be able to support her by buying this palette, and I can't wait to show it to you guys. But first I have to show you my shirt because I thought it would be the perfect one to wear for today. But if you guys can see it, it says pop the champagne. Yep, pop the champagne. I just thought this would be like the most perfect shirt to wear for this video. My sister-in-law owns a boutique called Toploft Clothing, and I saw this online and I was like, I'm gonna need to buy that. And then this palette came out and I'm like, perfect, I'm gonna wear it for this video. I'm just going to show you guys the palette, to do some swatches of it, a little demo of it because I have no blush or highlight on right now, and just give my review and thoughts of it and a little bit more details about the collection that will be coming out on May 26th. So if you would like to see some more about this beautiful palette, please keep watching. A look at the palette. This is what the box looks like, if I'm not blinding you guys too much, but it's so cute and gold and like bubbly. It says Becca Cosmetics and Jaclyn Hill on it. This is what the back of the box looks like. It has Jaclyn's picture, a little bit about the collection, and it also does have like a little grid down here that explains what each one is. And then when you open it up, this is what it looks like. I mean, this is beautiful. Like, it is so pretty, but it also like feels very like luxurious. I don't know, I like it. It's got a little bit of a oomph to it. Got the bubbles around it. It says Becca again and Jaclyn Hill, and it just is insanely pretty. And then on the back it's really nice too because again it has the which shades are inside. It did come with the sample of the backlight priming filter, which is really nice. And then when you open it up, it looks like this. It is stunning. It has this mirror. Hello, can you see my dog? Hello. Then these are the 5 shades that are inside, and they are just gorgeous. I really do like this mirror because it's so large. Like, that's a big mirror, but it definitely would come in handy when doing your makeup. But then, yeah, the inside of the palette, you have the 5 shades. It has Jaclyn Hill right here, and it is all mirrored, which is cool, and it looks super nice. So I can already tell like I'm getting fingerprints on it, and I'm like, no, I don't want fingerprints on this beautiful palette. But it is gorgeous. I did share some swatches on my Instagram as well. I'm sure I'll be sharing a lot more, but I will be doing a swatch and demo here. But to give just a little review on it and my thoughts, this is $52, which when she said $52 in her Snapchat, I was kind of like, I have the full size of the Champagne Pop. I did buy it, and I think this is like $38 on the Sephora website. So you're getting 2 highlighters plus 3 blushes. The blushes are like, I think they're $32 for a mineral blush and $34 for a luminous blush, and you get both combinations in the palette. To compare size-wise for the highlighter, this is 0.28 ounces, so the full-size highlighter is 0.28. What you are getting in the palette are 0.19, so pretty similar in size. I don't actually own any Becca blushes, so I'm pretty excited to try them out. But yes, I do own Champagne Pops, but I wasn't like bummed that it's coming in the palette because mine is actually broken. Like, I don't even want to open this for you guys because it broke. I was actually kind of excited that Champagne Pop was going to be in here too, because I was like, yay, a non-broken one. It's going to be so pretty. This palette will be exclusive to Sephora, so you can only get it on Sephora. It is going to be limited edition, so I suggest if you wanted to make sure you grab it. I believe Champagne was supposed to be limited edition as well, and they ended up keeping it on as non-limited edition, so who knows, maybe that will happen with this. I don't know, since it's, you know, a palette versus just a single product, but we will see. I'm also curious to know if Prosecco Pop will be available by itself as well, like how Champagne Pop is. I don't know if it will, but I will be curious to see that. There is more to the collection than just the Face Glow palette, so there is also going to be an eyeshadow palette, and I can try to insert a picture in here, but it looks like, I believe there are going to be 5 shades in there, and one of them is designed by Jaclyn Hill. I'm not sure if the other shades are already out there from Becca or if they're new shades. Becca just designed them, but I believe there was one, like a brown shade, that was designed by Jaclyn Hill. But also in the collection is Champagne Pop in different forms. So there's Champagne Pop, like the regular shimmering skin perfector highlighter. Also gonna have more of like a cream highlighter, and then also Champagne Pop pressed highlighter. So the regular highlighter, the pressed highlighter, and the poured highlighter, I think is how it goes. So a few different combinations of Champagne Pop, which is pretty cool and pretty exciting. I'll go for sale, and the palette will also be going for sale on May 26th. So that will be for sale on Sephora, so if you want to, make sure you check it out. So far from what I've seen from this Face Glow palette is that it's gorgeous. I know the $52 might seem a little bit steep, but when you compare it to what the single prices of the blush and the highlighters are, like if you like Becca highlighters and you like Becca blushes, I think this is actually a really good deal for you guys, because $52 versus $32, $34, $38, I mean, it all would add up very quickly, so I think it actually is somewhat of a good deal. It's also just such a beautiful piece. It would be gorgeous to show like on your vanity, like show it off, you know, one of those products, because it just is really, really stunning. But now why don't we go ahead and hop into the swatches and demo, because let me tell you, I'm excited to put this on my face. The blushes, the luminous blush is called Rose Spritz. I don't think that is what Rose Spritz looks like. Whoa, that's one swatch. That's so pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, the next one is Amaretto, which is a mineral blush. This one looks more like on the bronzy side to me. Okay, so there's what that one looks like. Ooh. So again, very pigmented, very pretty, just a little bit more on the bronzy side, I would say. And then the last one is Pamplemousse, which again is a mineral blush. This one looks like a bright, almost like coral color. So there is that one. Ooh. Okay, so those are the three blushes swatched on my hand, and that's just like one little swipe into them and then swatching them on my arm. Like, whoa, these look gorgeous. Okay, and then for the highlights, like if you've been living under a rock and you don't know what Champagne Pop looks like, I will go ahead and swatch it for you, but it's a beautiful champagne glow highlight. So there is Champagne Pop on my hand, and then Prosecco Pop is much more of like a true gold. So there is what that one looks like, and then, oh yeah, I mean, you can see the difference there, right? Like Champagne Pop is the one on top, much more of like a peach champagne, and then Prosecco Pop is just gold. Like it's just gold. Rose Spritz is the luminous blush, and then Amaretto is the middle, more of a bronzy shade, and then Pamplemousse is like the coral pink shade, and then this is also a mineral blush. And then we have Champagne Pop on top, the champagne highlighter, and then Prosecco Pop on the bottom, which is the gold highlight. These are just yummy. Like, these are just yummy shades. I'm so impressed by all of them, and now let's put some on my face. Take my Morphe E4, and I'm trying to figure out what I should do blush-wise. Like, how should I don't feel like I can add all three blushes to my cheeks. Like, I do have somewhere to be after this, so that might be a little strange. So because I kind of want to like stick with like the shimmery theme, I'm going to take Rose Spritz first and pop that on the cheeks. Oh, stop. Do you see that? Oh my goodness. So I have not applied any of this to my face besides like Champagne Pop, because I do already own it. I wanted to put it on my face for the first time on camera, and that is insane. That is so pretty. Okay, so I honestly probably didn't need as much product on my brush that I had on, because they are so pigmented. That is crazy. So this could be good as a blush on its own, because it's seriously, it's like a blush highlight. Or I know that Jaclyn mentioned it, using it as like a blush topper. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm just gonna dip into Amaretto, just because I'm really curious about this shade. Okay, so this is Amaretto. You guys see that okay? So it's definitely more of like a bronze shade, but it's still so beautiful. Like, I was almost like, would this look good as a blush? But it really does. Really pretty. Very pigmented. I went back in, and I probably didn't need to do that, because now I'm almost afraid I have like too much. But I'm just gonna take like a tiny little bit of Rose Spritz and tap my brush off really good and place it on top of it. as like a blush topper and to kind of like try to match out my cheeks a little bit since I am going somewhere next, but whew, that is pretty. Like Rosé Spritz is not playing around. Rosé Spritz on this side, and this is Amaretto with Rosé Spritz as a blush topper. So gorgeous, so pigmented. I mean, you can definitely go in with a light hand, a lighter hand than I used, but seriously, this is gorgeous. Like, I'm not a huge blush person, to be honest. The reason why I was very curious about this palette, not only because it was Jaclyn Hill, but I hear such good things about Becca blushes and I don't have any of them. So I was like, well, this could kind of like be my chance to hit two birds with one stone. Yeah, to hit two birds with one stone, and I am really glad I did because these are gorgeous and like just summer freaking perfection. Okay, so now I'm gonna put Prosecco Pop on. I have my trusty Morphe M501. I'm just gonna put Prosecco Pop on just because Champagne Pop is not a new release. I've worn Champagne Pop. I just wore it in my bridesmaid makeup tutorial. Like, everyone's talked about Champagne Pop, so I want to see what Prosecco Pop has going on. Whew, I feel like this is gonna be a lot of shimmer with the Rosé Spritz, but that's what we're going for. That's what this look is all about. So I'm just going to take some and place that onto my cheekbones. I mean, okay, Prosecco Pop. Whoa. Again, this is the first time I'm putting Prosecco Pop on. First time ever. I did swatches, but I have not put it on. This is gorgeous. Okay, sometimes the camera doesn't like to pick it up. It's picking it up, right? Dang. It really is just like pure gold. Pure gold going on your cheeks. I like to bring the highlight in like right here on the apples of my cheeks, so like when I smile, you can see it. Oh yeah, you see that? You see that right there? It's kind of what I like to do, but I'm gonna put some above my eyebrows, which is where I normally would put some for a bit of a eyebrow lift, if you know what I'm saying. And then a little bit down the bridge of my nose and on the end of my nose. And then also on my cupid's bow. I feel like I could just put this on all day. I could just keep putting this on. This is such a gorgeous shade. Whoo! Okay, so there is Prosecco Pop on my face as a highlighter. I need to stop putting it on or else we're gonna start looking a little crazy up in here, but that is just stunning. Can't get over the blush. Like, look how glowy my face is. Look how glowy my face is. It just is so pretty. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed that first impression demo because like I mentioned, I had swatched them prior, but I had not actually applied them to my face, and they are gorgeous. I just fell in love even more with this Face Glow palette. Now that I am all blushed up and just like glowing to the heavens, that will wrap up this swatch review demo video on the Becca Cosmetics Jaclyn Hill Face Glow collection. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Hopefully it helped you make a decision if you do want to purchase this beautiful palette come May 26th. If you guys are going to purchase it, or you have purchased it, or you're going to purchase other things from the collection, please do comment below and let me know because I am very curious to see what people want to get or will be getting with this. I know, remember that even though it is $52, since it's on the Sephora website, if you spend over $50 you get free shipping, so there is that. So you get 3 samples with each order, and you'll get the Becca Backlight Priming sample with this one as well, and of course you'll get your points and all that good stuff, so that is a little bit of a perk as well. But I definitely think it's worth it. If you're a fan of Becca Cosmetics and you really like their blushes and their highlighters, this is definitely worth it. If you're a fan of Jaclyn Hill and just want to be, you know, supportive of her, it's definitely worth it. But if you just like good high quality products, I mean, have you guys seen my face? Like, it's good, it's luxurious. I can't wait to have it on my vanity. It's just, you guys want me to show you one more time? Again, I hope you found this video helpful or useful and enjoyed watching me put stuff on my face because I had a lot of fun doing it. I hope you will give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you will subscribe before you go, and I will see you real soon in my next video. Bye!